2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack an experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Looks good off the blade. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Oh, well played. 14-footer.
Looking for another birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt.
Just a short putt remaining here. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Ouch, that hurts. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Good shot there, Beamer. It's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. And that will take her to 1 under. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of 2 halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Quality shot, that one. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 2.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
This is Lexi Thompson.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And back to the play, shall we? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Beautiful shot. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds 2nd.
Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the 2nd shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well. Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yep, that shot safely on the green.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Like the look of this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 4 under.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
That's tidy. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's disappointing. This is a par putt. Good putt, that. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Handy effort, that one. Let's return to live play now. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not gonna lie, it's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
taking things up a notch in this Lexi-Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Playing their 5th shot. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. This putt coming up is for birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great 2nd shot into this green.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's frustrating. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Well, this should affect the ball flight.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently leading. How close was that to going down? Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's 2nd.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. An opportunity to make a par here.
Currently 6 under for the round.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
If you need any inspiration, Bob Tway once holed out of the bunker to win a major. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. And with this putt, she can win the tournament. Okay, steady now.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. Now listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.